Hi guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit here, and this project is super fun and actually way easier than it looks. It looks so stylish and put together, and the base of it is actually really simple. So I decided to do an Alice project because I hadn't done one in a while. And so let's make a couple, okay? So I'm gonna show you, this is actually a pocket right here on the front, little side pocket that I just added some fussy cuts to give it more of a kind of cover look. And then inside here, we have another side pocket. We've got a little coin envelope here on top that has a little card inside. A pocket here on the side, a little rabbit that comes out. I decided to just put a kind of cute blank Alice card for writing on this side. And then we've got another pocket here, which has a cute envelope from Victoria Designs, and another pocket on the back. And this is actually fairly simple to make. The only thing that's a little complicated is that we're gonna do this out of a 12 by 12. I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. I'm gonna use this one just cause I have like 4 of these still left over because I never, this is so big. Like, what do you do with it, right? However, this is tricky because your pockets are gonna go on your front and back pages, right? So we're gonna cut this guy up and he is gonna make this base part and this base part, which are gonna get glued together, and our 2 pockets on the front and back, right? Okay, so the way we're gonna do that, and this is what I have to think about, it's gonna be weird. Like these guys are gonna get cut up in the middle of their faces and things, probably no matter what I do. So it's probably not a huge deal, but the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it to 8 by 12. And then that 8 by 12 is gonna get cut into 2 6 by 8s. And those are gonna make our base, this front part and this back part that are gonna go together. The other strip will get cut into 2 4 by 6, and that's gonna make our pockets. So the thing is that if I cut it here, then I'm cutting these here, and then I'm folding, right? Yes. So I think that's what I'm gonna just go ahead and do. I'm gonna cut the hatter's nose off. And then, so this is my 8 by 12. I'm gonna cut that now in half also. And Alice's head is gonna be right through Alice's head, but that's okay. So those 2 pieces there. And then this one will be your pockets, okay? So we're gonna cut those also in half so that we have 2 4 by 6s. Now, hopefully your paper is, you know, a little easier to cut up into sections like that. This is, because of the way this works, it makes it tricky. You know, there's certain papers that could probably work really well with this. This maybe doesn't work as well. But the thing is the back is this. So I can always put that wherever I want it. So the first thing I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna look at these. So both of these will get folded in half, these smaller pieces, and those are gonna make our pockets. So I'm thinking I want my designed part out here, not my, there's gonna be a lot of those polka dots on one side or the other of my base regardless, right? So even though we've got the Hatter's awkward head there. Okay, and so one of these is going to be your cover, and one of them is going to be your sort of second page, and they're both also going to get folded in half. So I think I might still do like this. And the thing is you're going to glue two of these together in the middle. So you will lose that back side. Yeah, so I put my designed side on the inside for this one because, yeah, and maybe that's what I want to do here too. So this is what we're going to do with these pockets. So you can kind of decide as you're working on this how you would like that to look. What I could also do is this guy, but like that's gonna get covered up anyway. So let's do, I think I'm gonna give this one like this and actually put funny Hatter head. So this will be my front. And I'll actually put some things on top there. And then this is my inside. And I like that. And so let us do the same thing, I think, here, right? So that this guy is gonna be up against this one. And then we'll have our, ooh, that's weird. I like that. That's a sort of illusion that goes very well with Alice, right? Okay, so our interior pocket is going to be here. So we're gonna give this a, actually I'm gonna do a little one. A little notch there. And this would be the time to ink, if you're going to, because we'll glue in our 2 pages together, forming that pocket in the middle. So I'm gonna glue my sides and my bottom. And put this all together. And this is, I really like this format because like it's actually quite simple, but it looks fancy when you're looking at it, but it's really almost nothing at all to put together. I believe this was an idea from Pink Strawberries. And the papers that she used to make it were so pretty, and they cut up so nicely for this. It was really pretty. Now with these, you can notch them if you want. I didn't on the other one, and I think I'm gonna leave them on this one too. I'm debating whether to ink just because like I kind of like how that looks with that sort of like, it's almost a part of that picture, but I did it. Okay, so then I'm gonna glue my top and my bottom of these, and that's gonna get right on there to make my front pocket and my back pocket. Oh, I like that. That's nice on the back. And then this guy goes on the front. Same thing. Top and bottom. And that's it for your structure. The rest is just filling it up and decorating. right? And this was actually kind of nice in a way, because I was like, oh no, I was all worried about how the cut up was going to go. And then it actually turned out, I was really pleased with how this one turned out with all the fussy cuts and bits and bobs and stuff. Once it was all put together, and I have a lot of really good bits and bobs from these various Alice kits that I think can really make this come together. I maybe shouldn't have put his funny head there, but I could put something over it, but I don't think that's really gonna work. We could put an Alice. That might work out nicely. Something like that. Just Alice on the front. Maybe cross her over with him so we could do something like this. Oh, it's just a little too big. Maybe. That seems a bit, twinkle, twinkle. I don't know. We'll think about that in a second. Okay, so for here, I did a little coin envelope. So let's make that. And I have another piece, I think, that is 7 by 6. I think this was the same. Oh, but here's the thing. Now I have this guy that I kind of like to keep. So probably for this, I would make this smaller, or I might actually just not even do something like that. I might go with like a sideways belly band or something that would not be, something that's not gonna break that up. I could also do just like a teeny side thing. If you want to make your, if you've got a more blank kind of piece of paper here and you want to make your coin envelope, it's a 7 by 6 inch paper. On the 7-inch side, you score at 2 and 5, and then you turn and you do 3/4 of an inch and 5 1/4. Okay, and that's gonna make your, if you've probably seen me make coin envelopes a million times, or envelopes just in general. You're just gonna cut your sides. Once you have it scored, you'll have 4 little corners. All of those will come off as angles, and you'll fold it up and make a coin envelope. If you really need to know how to make a coin envelope, there's other videos on my site. I don't think I'm going to do it because I don't want to cover that up on this guy. I want him to be looking nice. I also have this girl. That's kind of fun. She could go right on top and cover up that. I don't know. I kind of like the sticking out aspect there. Maybe here. I like her there. I want that open. And then what did I do back here? Did I do something? Oh, maybe I'll put my coin envelope back there and make it after all. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I just did this guy, so let's do that. We'll go ahead and make it. We'll put it on the back. Okay, so we'll take our scoreboard and we're going to score at 2 and at 5, and we're going to turn and we're going to score. This is not 7 by 6 though. This is 6 by 5, this paper. So this might be small. This might be too small. It's smaller than that one. Let's see. Let's find out. I mean, it's probably fine anyway because it won't make a huge difference. It'll make the bottom kind of a little bit big. 3/4 of an inch and 5 1/4. So, but if this was a 6-inch, that would be 3/4 from the edge. So we're just gonna do 3/4 here too. Making it up as we go along. Okay, this will still make a perfectly fine coin envelope. It'll just be a little smaller. And that's okay. And this can kind of show you how, so I think, this is a little funny. It's going to be a little weird, actually. It will work if you use the other measurements. It's not going to work with my piece of paper here. Oh, darn it. Why did I think? I thought for sure, I thought I had cut that, but maybe it was just a leftover offcut that I was like, oh, I can use this. It'll be fine. What else do I have right here that can make a coin envelope that will go with Alice? I've got this floral couture paper pack. Maybe I can find something in here that will work for this. How about these? Let's do these. Okay. I'm gonna cut that guy up to some 7x6 here. 7x6. We'll try that again. Okay. Get out of the way, my scissors. Okay, on the 7-inch, we're going to score at 2 inches and at 5 inches. And then we're gonna turn it and we're gonna score at 3/4 of an inch and at 5 1/4, not 5 1/2. Me and numbers, we don't get along, you know? Okay, now one of these is my top and one of them is my bottom. So I'm gonna make my folds just so that hopefully this makes it a little clearer for you and me. And then just open them all back up. And so these are the 4 corners I was talking about. So we're gonna just cut those off with a little angle at each side, not too big. Just kind of try to eyeball it. And you don't need to go too far from your score line. Kind of turn it around like that. There. And that's our coin envelope. A lot easier to actually make than it is to explain how to make it. And I think that will be actually quite nice with this paper. Do I want to ink it? I think I'm going to. It is Sunday night, and my apartment community is supposed to be a smoke-free community, and there is somebody on my floor who has been not keeping the smoke-free policy all weekend long and is unpleasant. I smelled it when I was out earlier, and now I'm actually smelling it in my apartment, which is more frustrating. So I'm just gonna glue along the edge of both of these pieces so that those glue down nicely. And then along the bottom. You know, I don't necessarily want to be the neighbor who is reporting my neighbors, but I do like that them's the rules. Okay, so then this guy is gonna go in here like this, and I actually think I might add something cool like this to help keep that down. I might give it some weight so that it's a little more heftier, and it'll help hold that so we don't see that interior flower paper in there. So I'm gonna give that guy a second. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this guy in too. And you could also make this a tuck spot back here just by gluing, which I actually think I'm gonna do, even though I'm not probably gonna put anything in there. Just glue around the edges and set that guy right in there. All right, and then it's just a matter of filling your guy up. You've got this little pocket here. These little cards are just a little bit big if you are like me and you have your glue too big on the sides. Had a hard time with the other one. Oh no, this one's gonna fit just perfectly though. That's great. I actually am not sure this guy is all the way. I like having that tab on the side. It looks nice. Do we want to add this one, or do we want to add something a little more fun from this kit? I don't know. Maybe we could add this. I kind of like that. It's really fun. Brings in that paper from the envelope that we put together with it. This whale tail punch is one of my favorite craft tools. Seriously, it's so fun. Nothing like being able to just pop out a tab like that. It's a little bit weird. I don't know about these colors together. It's a bit off my usual. That paper pack, that floral couture paper pack is hard to use. I've been trying to do stuff with it, but it does give me trouble. Okay. But I'm pleased. So that guy's gonna go in there. He has his little tab, which will make him easy to come in and out. Yeah, my pocket is not fully glued on that bottom, and that's why this guy is so easy. There. Okay. And then what else? What do we put in here? Oh, she's so pretty. Is she gonna fit? Will she fit? Oh, we were gonna maybe do her here, so we won't wanna, let's do that. Not all the way up to the top because she's too tall. That's gonna give us a little something. Oh, I should have inked her, but I didn't. That's okay. We'll put something else inside of there. Maybe something like this guy. Or, ooh, I like that one. That gold. They did that gold. I don't know, overlay, I guess, is what you call it. And then, I don't know, I kind of like this. I might want to just leave it. I don't know that I'm going to get, there might be something like this that I could add to it. It could be like, I don't know, it's just going to be a little weird because it's going to have to go somewhere weird, like in the middle. But it could be a weird little tuck spot. I also have this. I don't know. I might want to just leave that one. I'm going to cut this guy out for my coin envelope. And then we've got a cover to come back to too, as well as our back pocket. Needs a little something. These papers are, it's actually a mix. It's mostly the original Stamperia Alice, but also there was that one that had the gold on it. It was they were the same papers, but they just had that gold on them. And then I've also got some of the Through the Looking Glass ones in here as well. Like this guy, they're a little different. There's not as many of those though. I think that's one of those. So anyway, it's a mix of all three of the different, oh, that'll fit perfectly, of the different Stamperia Alice kits. Okay, and so who goes over here? What do we think? Maybe she should go over here. I don't know. Will she fit? Oh, she will fit. Oh, that's nice. And then maybe something just in the middle to give that a little bit more interest. And I think that fits perfectly right there. Gives us, yes. Okay, I was really skeptical about how this page was gonna work out for this, but it's actually coming out quite well, I think. Just need one. Yeah, I like that. I think we're gonna do that. So that's the thing, is like with those pockets, you can really, it really dresses up the whole page to kind of have some kind of card or fussy cut or whatever that hangs off the edge like that. And so it ends up not mattering so much what's happening with your paper, because you just have this. Oh, I have these great Alice papers too that I put into the other one that I think I'll just tuck in one of those and maybe one of my other bits here. What bit? Maybe we'll put this guy in there too, if he will fit. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a little tricky. There, that goes, yes. I like that. I like that a lot. I like those layers on that guy. Okay, so we're full up there, we're full up there. We've got to decide if we're gonna do anything else with this. I just really don't know what that would be. Okay, so let's leave it for now and we'll see about what we want on this cover. So we've got this Alice, and that could work. She's the last Alice that I have, but ooh, we could do something like that too. I like that. I think I'm gonna stick with that. Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. And then maybe we'll put Alice, we'll just put the tag in there. Go halfway. And sometimes, you know, the choices for what actually goes into the pockets is part of what makes the difference too. Like maybe I tuck that in there, and then we've got Alice poking out there. And then we've maybe also got her poking out down here. Just because I do like to have Alice on the cover in some regard. Yes, I like that. Ooh, good. Okay, and so then the only question left is, I think I'm going to add this little checkerboard. I think it's the only thing that's going to work. And then maybe I can tuck, I'm going to make it just a tuck like this. And that keeps my page. Most of the interesting things on my page are still there. And then I could do something like this. Or something like this. Or maybe just this little guy. I like that. Oh, that's fun. And different. There we go. Cute little one-page wonder folio. Alice in Wonderland. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining me to craft along. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the videos. Really helps my channel to grow. And I will see you guys in the next video.